we use this gamma distribution, okay, to generate the gamma variates or the gamma random variates by using the given random variables, given random numbers. See, here in this gamma distribution we have mainly two things, that is mean and the variance. Mean is equals to 1 by theta and then variance is equals to 1 divided by beta theta square. Now, what do you mean by this theta and what do you mean by this beta? This theta is the scaling parameter and beta is the shaping parameter. Now, we'll see the procedure for this one before going for the problem. Yes, procedures are very, very important. Again, I'm telling. Okay. Yes. What is the first step? 1. Compute A. What is the formula? By using this formula, 1 divided by 2 beta minus 1 whole power 1 by 2. And then B is equals to beta minus ln 4. Then step 2, generate the random numbers R1 and R2 and then set V is equals to R1 divided by 1 minus R1. Here we are finding this V just because to find out the X. Then compute X is equals to beta V power A. Then step 4, as usual, again you have to check is X is greater than this thing. If it is greater, then you have to reject and return to step 2. If it is less than or equal, then what you have to do, you have to just use X as the given gamma random variable. Then replace X by X divided by beta theta. Fine. Now these are the steps we need to follow to do this gamma distribution. Now I'll just go for the problem. See, downtime for a high production candy making machine have been found to be gamma distributed with mean 2.2, then 2.2 minutes and variance 2.10 minutes. Generate a gamma variate and then random numbers are given. These are the 4 random numbers they have given. By using these random numbers, you have to find out the gamma variate. Okay, here mean is given as 2.2 and variance is given as 2.10. Here I have just told you mean is 1 by theta and variance is 1 divided by beta theta square. But in mean always we have to find out theta. In variance always we have to find out beta. Beta is called as the variance and theta is called as the mean. This thing you have to remember, it is very, very important. See here, mean it is given as 2.2. I am just solving this for theta. 1 by theta is equals to 2.2. Then theta is equals to 0.4545. And variance I have told you, beta is the variance always. We have to solve for beta. I'll just take beta this side. Beta is equals to 1 divided by theta square into 2.10. Then you will get this value. And after this, what is the first step? You have to find out the small a and small b. This is very easy. Actually, if you have to just remember the formulas, that's it. If you are unable to remember the formulas, you cannot do this. Yes, step 1, a is equals to 1 divided by 2 beta minus 1 whole power 1 by 2, you will get the value. Then b value, by using this formula, you will get it as 0.91. Step 2, you have to first take 2 random numbers, R1 and R2, and then you have to find out the value of V. R1 divided by 1 minus R1. Then step 3 is find out X. Beta V power A. Beta is already we have calculated 2.30 and V is 4.952 and whole power A is 0.53. Then you will get X value as 5.37. This is the gamma variate what we have produced. But you have to check whether it is greater than your gamma function or it is less than the gamma function. Then only you can decide you have just generated the gamma variate or not. Now I'll come for the step 4. See here, this is the formula what we have and I have calculated this. I have got 5.1. You have to just check whether X is greater than 5.1 or less than 5.1. See, what is the value of X? 5.37. Is here 5.37 is greater than 5.1. See here, if X is greater, then you have to reject. Always X should be less than or equal to this one in order to accept. So, if it is rejected, then again you have to go back to step 2. The same thing we are doing here. See, here this X is greater than 5.1, so I am just rejecting and then return to step 2. After returning to step 2, what you have to do? Again, 2 more random numbers are there. Those 2 random numbers again you have to take. What are those 2 random numbers? So once it is rejected, then you have to go to step 2 again. In step 2, what you have to take? Again you have to take 2 random numbers, that is remaining 2 random numbers. First we have taken these 2. Now we have to take these 2 random numbers. I am taking the third and the fourth random number. Again you have to repeat the same thing. V is equals to V value you have to find out. V is equals to 0.767. Then you have to come to step 3. You have to find out the value of x, that is beta V power a. V value is this, a value and beta value. Approximately you will get it as 2.00. Okay, next you have to find out the value for this formula. I have just find out the value for that. I have got it as 2.32. The next 2 we have calculated it as 2. Now we'll come to know that 2 is less than or equal to 2.32. Now accept x. Directly I cannot just write the value of x as your gamma variate. If x is done, then what is the step 5? You have to divide this x by beta theta to get your gamma variate. So x divided by beta theta. X is 2 and beta is 2.3 and theta is 0.4545. If you divide this one, you will get it as 1.91. Then this is considered as your gamma variate. Okay, yes, this is your acceptance and rejection test. We have 2 techniques, Poisson distribution and gamma distribution. Next class we go for inverse transform technique. That is very important, and in that we will be having so many formulas and so many procedures. Thank you.